Hello, everyone, and welcome to Europa Universalis 4. I'm Lord Forwind, and this is going to be a multiplayer game. So I'm doing something a little bit different this time. I am not going to be playing in the multiplayer game, but I am going to be hosting one and officiating it. So people are in the game. We've got a handful of players. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and talk to every player that's willing to talk, try and figure out what their plans are for the game, any alliances, any stuff they are. Then we'll try and hit any highlights of the multiplayer game, and then I'm going to try and interview people at the end of them. So hopefully that goes well, and here's what we have for players right now. We have Anti-Scape on Holland, Archery Spear on Denmark, Average is over in Japan is Segi, Brother Duck is England, Cod Wampler is Florence, Ubas is Muscovy, NL Zombier is Hungary, Oception is France, Unpixel is Brandenburg, and Zack Attack as Castile. So I'll be pulling people into the interview, and then while the game's running, so you may see some of that, and hope you guys enjoy this. Okay, everybody, we're here with the France player, Oception, who just settled the initial war with England. Unfortunately, we lost our England player. So, Oception, nice to see you.
Nice to be here.
So, do you have any major plans for this session?
Nothing major. I kind of just want to play casual.
Oh,
Maybe, I mean, because it's a player game, I'm going to be playing kind of tall, so not going to be expanding too much. I know the Holland player wants to take most of the Burgundian lowlands, so I'm going to leave that to him. And the Castile player and I made a non-aggression pact.
Oh, that's
so we're
smart.
So I'm going to take Brittany probably, and then maybe do some colonizing of the Americas later.
Oh.
But I'm not going to expand too much.
What's the plan for Provence and Burgundy? You going to let them live, or are you going to slowly work your way to eliminating?
I'm definitely going to eliminate Provence and Burgundy, but...
Well, you're off to a good start.
I already dissolved the alliance with Provence, so...
Plan is to attack as soon as you can, then, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to, get the obvious stuff that I can take.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Brittany is pretty valuable land early on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's basically all farmland, isn't it? Farmland or grasslands. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for France to expand early on.
Are you going to go after England now that we no longer have an English player? Are you going to do the strat where you invade through Ireland?
No, probably not. I'm a pretty new player, so I'm not that experienced with naval invading people.
Oh,
but
okay.
that sounds pretty smart.
If you're going to invade England, you can tend to declare on one of the minors. Normally what you do is you take their Irish land, pale there, or with peace, but obviously you didn't get that in the peace deal, so... and then you invade through Scotland and stuff. Well, I guess good luck. If you need any help, let me know. I'll be back.
Yeah, thanks.
You're off to a pretty good start, having gained all.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Lands.
England just gave me all that and then left.
Okay. Well, best of luck. Thanks for chatting with me, and I'll be back later.
Thanks.
Okay, now we're here with the Florence player. This is gonna be Cod Wampler. Nice to see you.
Hello.
So, Florence, what's the plan?
I don't know. Well, I did have a plan initially, but then Siena allied Venice and Provence, so, I can't really take them. And my only ally is Brandenburg, who's busy fighting Bohemia for some reason. But sure. But yeah, I don't know.
They're probably in trouble. I'll have to go see what they're up to next, probably. Well, you could target Bologna to the north of you. They're only
I'm fabricating now. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get them, but I don't really see anywhere else because I don't know. Luke is in a trade league with Genoa.
You could go after the Pope with a little bit of alliance work, probably.
Yeah. Oh, it's allied with Austria. I don't know about that.
Well, they're also allied to Ragusa. Yeah. Well, you never know. Changing circumstances.
It's gotta play the long game.
Are you gonna go for like innovative ideas and build really tall on Florence, or are you gonna try and be expansionist?
Yeah, probably just go really tall. I'm just gonna sort of stay in Italy once I get it on. I don't know, just build it up.
You're gonna try and form Italy?
Yeah, well, hopefully, yeah, if I get there.
Well, no one else is anywhere near you, so the odds are they're
Yeah.
gonna let you get away with it. You'll probably have to talk a bit to the French and the Hungarian player,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
they seemed rather out of it.
Hmm.
Any player alliances beyond Brandenburg?
I don't know, not yet. I asked France, Castile, and England, and none of them responded. So, you know,
Well,
it's not so good.
you could continue it. France might at least be open to a non-aggression pact over their lands and yours.
Yeah. I just need to wait for him to eat all his vassals, then he'll have more slots to ally me, I guess.
He's gonna have tons of slots anyway. He starts off with 7 Diplo slots. Right now
Yeah.
they're full, but that'll change.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't know, not really, I guess.
Okay, we'll see if the great Florentine Republic can unite Italy then.
Yeah.
Well, if
Hopefully.
you need help, let me know. I'm sure Hungary might be willing to help you unite.
Yeah, I'll try and
Italy.
send him an alliance.
Okay. Well, best of luck. Unless
Thank
you
you.
got anything else, I'll let you go.
No, I'm good.
Okay, everybody, here we are with the Muscovy player, Joe Kubas, or Dat Boy in Discord. So, it seems you have beaten Novgorod, right?
Yeah, they allied Lithuania, so I had to kind of face them both. But you know what? Nothing that Russia can't handle.
Yeah,
so we're good here.
And you've already cut off Denmark from expanding.
Yeah, he can't humiliate Novgorod now, is what he wanted to do, but whatever.
Ooh.
Has to deal with it.
Small backstab.
We have 100 power projection because they were my rivals, so it's feeling good having a lot of money right now.
Oh wow. Yeah. You're rolling in the money. So that's a good start, but what's the plan?
Lithuania is, to be fair right now, free grounds. They allied Aragon, which is kind of, but we can deal with that. Aragon's across the map.
They've also got Scotland and Novgorod as well.
Yeah, the thing is that I can keep declaring war on Novgorod now because they're allied to Lithuania, and I don't think they'll be allying anyone else anytime soon. So, yeah.
So slowly.
Oh, that reminds me. I had to warn some of the nations around Novgorod so they won't attack them.
Oh.
Yeah. So for ideas-wise in my nation, I was thinking of going defensive first, religious, the good quality economic combo for the discipline, for the 10% discipline. Yeah, offensive is always a good idea, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
I'd probably recommend going religious first, unless you're going to be fighting a player, just so you can convert the steps.
Yeah, that's a good idea, but we'll see. I might do that actually. That's a good idea.
Yeah, well, be aware they weakened the economic defensive quality combo. It's now down to 5 discipline, not 10. So it's a little weaker. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
It's still good, but it was so strong.
All right. We can deal with that. But really, my plan this game is just to expand in as many different places as possible. Right now I'm just trying to take out Zver.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah.
And Ryazan.
You got to annex some of your vassals.
No, that's true. I always like annexing Perm first, actually.
It's definitely the one to do. They're their most rebellious vassal and biggest.
Because what's the point in annexing your vassals at the start of the game? They're just, they're extra armies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Perm is the only one that, if you get rid of Perm, you will never have to deal with liberty issues with the others, I've found. So.
Yeah, that's true. Also, you can expand into, the Siberian areas.
I'd recommend going after Lithuania almost a little bit more than Hordes, just so you cut off the Hungarian player, who I suspect is going to go for Poland.
I'm gonna go rushing into Lithuania this game, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially because it's all Orthodox, so you'll take over most of it with no trouble.
Yeah, I used to be scared when Lithuania allies Novgorod, but it's actually a good thing when Lithuania allies Novgorod, because since he allied Novgorod, I was able to weaken Lithuania. I was able to take his money. I was able to. I didn't take any land, which I probably should have done, but it's okay.
Well, that's a good start. So
Yeah.
I think you're off to a good start. You've got a lot of land to expand, especially if you and the Denmark player aren't hostile. So.
We're chill with each other this game. I think he wants to take Livonia in order. I'm kind of like, we'll see how that goes. All right.
Yeah, if you take it, you'd have to convert it anyway. So.
Nothing that Russia couldn't do.
Yeah. You might want to consider consecrating your metropolises relative.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. I totally forgot that was a thing in this game that he could do. That's such a good idea. All right, thanks, man. I don't know the strat though for if I should go Icon of Saint Michael for the discipline, or if I should go for the National Unrest -3. They're both really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're both relatively useful. I mean, I'd honestly say go for the discipline when you're at war. You shouldn't have too much unrest, especially once you get some patriarch authority going.
Definitely.
Yeah, and if you get religious ideas, it just stacks harder with the patriarchs and you convert things at stupid pace.
Wait, do I have infinite amounts of states now?
They changed it, so now you have governing capacity. As you can see, you got 300. You get 200 plus your principality, and that will go up ridiculously high once you become Tsar.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, you haven't played much with the new expansion? Basically,
I haven't played Novgorod. I mean, not Novgorod.
Muscovy.
I haven't played Muscovy in this new. That's really strong. That makes Russia even stronger now,
well,
in my opinion.
If you look at it, you're up to 191 out of 300. So once you take over Novgorod, it goes up when you add in states.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have.
So yeah, I'm not gonna be stating. I'm gonna be careful to what I state. I think.
Be aware that with your government reforms, you can get an additional 20 governing capacity for 20% of your reform progress, and then it goes up cost-wise.
Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking of what?
Once you form Tsar, you're gonna get, I think it's like 200-300 more. So. Yeah,
it's very strong. I'm thinking of going getting rid of my ruler right now as soon as possible to get Ivan Veliki Rukovic.
Yeah, that might be a good move. Just gotta watch your legitimacy with your vassals, because that could cause you some trouble.
Definitely. All right. I'm gonna use that strat right now, actually. Okay.
Well, best of luck.
That's basically what's going on with Russia right now. So
I'll be back later. Let me know if you see anything interesting.
Definitely. Yeah, I will. There may be some Eastern wars with players coming up soon.
Ooh, that could be fun. Let me know if you see them. I'll stick them in the highlights.
All right.
Okay, here we are with the Brandenburg player. Unpixel, or is it Unipixel or something?
Unpixel.
Unpixel. Interesting name. So, I saw an early war versus Bohemia. What was that all about?
They weren't rival to me at the start, so I just royal married them and claimed their throne, put them under a PE straight away.
Oh my gosh, you're already off to an amazing start then.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just planning to ally Poland and use them to fight the Teutons and then break the alliance after that. I know I'm not going to be able to do that. They're just changing neutral opinion.
They also don't have Lithuania, so that should make them easier to take out.
Yeah.
Okay, so any particular other plans? Just, consolidate, go for Prussia is the plan?
Yeah, probably. I'm not really expanding to Germany much until later on when I'm way stronger.
You should be able to snag some of the Pomeranian lands. You're going to want those for your claims, right?
Yeah, I got the claims from getting Neumark, so I'm just going to go after Wolgast because Stargard allied, or Stettin allied Poland.
Yeah, you got to get 4 of their provinces. Got to be close. Keep an eye on your AE, though. Yeah. You're really high already.
Oh, yeah.
You have to just... you might want to put one of your diplomats on just improving relations with outraged countries.
Yeah, I won't have many diplomats though, because I have to use one Bohemia permanently.
Yeah, remember you can do the support loyalists for some money. You can reduce it. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Now you have to deal with an unhappy Austria.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're allied to Denmark. Is that true? Yes.
Yeah. We had a bit of backdoor deals going on before the game started.
Oh, and Hungary. Oh wow, you guys have quite a little Central European power block building.
Yeah.
Wow, best of luck. Do you have got any questions that you could use advice on, or are you just gonna conquer everything as Prussia?
No, yeah, I'm just gonna take everything.
Okay. Well, I'll be back later at the end to ask some more questions. Hope things go well for you. Considering your
Yeah.
start, yeah, might want to consider deving Cheb in Bohemia to give them some gold at some point.
Yeah, need to get the dev them as well to keep their liberty desire down. They're gonna hate me, even if I get them to 200 opinion, they'll still probably hate me.
Okay, well, best of luck. If you got anything else? Or is that it?
No, not really.
Okay, well, you're off to a great start. I wish you the best of luck.
All right, thanks.
Okay, everybody, here we are with the Denmark player, Archery Spear. Nice to see you again.
Hello, hello.
So, Denmark, you were the first person to claim a nation in this next MP. So what's the plan? Why were you so into Denmark?
I just wanted to try something new, honestly.
What do you
That's why you saw me like Bavaria last game. Denmark this one. I'm trying nations that like I've never played.
Denmark's an interesting one. You really got to keep control of Sweden there.
I know. I'm supporting loyalists right now. It's just constantly improving relations though that keeps them down enough.
Well, remember you get that golden age bonus to reduce subject desire by 30% if you get it.
Yeah.
Might want to dev a province to 30 or something to get it sooner. Once the Renaissance fires.
I will. Whenever Renaissance spawns. Oh, it did. Well, a bit into like whenever Renaissance spawns, I'll be deving Shellen to spawn it.
Okay. Any alliance? I noticed you had one with Brandenburg.
Brandenburg, French player, Russian player. Those are really my only alliances that I'm interested for now.
Yeah, kind of some non-aggression. The Muscovy player is saying he's agreed to let you take over Estonia in exchange for peace in the Baltic.
Yeah.
Interesting decision.
Mm.
Well, best of luck with your invasion. Got anything else? I'm here for advice as well.
What to tell you?
Oh boy, you've got some Crownland issues.
Yeah, I know.
Well, at least you've got the one monarch point each coming in, so that'll help.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty much the reason why I did it.
Interesting. Any idea on your ideas? You gonna build military? Or you gonna try and colonize or something?
I'm going quantity, influence, expansion.
Good choices. Yeah, that would do it. Gonna build the Danish trading company around the world.
That's the idea. Well, no, not around the world. I'm just going for North America.
Yeah, Canada, right? Canada's the big target for you.
Canada, East America, Louisiana.
Just remember to make sure you control that North Sea trade node. Once you get Norway, you should be able to do.
Yeah.
But
And I'll just probably create like a giant vassal swarm and stuff.
vassal swarms are always fun, considering you should be able to pick off some of the northern German people, especially if you go influence.
Yeah. I'm gonna mainly stay out of Germany though. I agreed to Prussia, and I'll take Dithmarschen, but everything else is his.
Everybody likes to kill Dithmarschen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, best of luck. Do remember, I believe they can do that weird peasants' war thing. Is there a unique government? No. Anyway.
What do you mean?
I think they have a unique war goal against them, but I don't know. Maybe that's later on in the game with the Great Peasants' War that pops up.
Oh, the Great Peasants' War. Yeah. I think that's like 1500s, something around that.
Okay, you gonna go swap religions? You thinking Protestantism, or are you gonna do like something weird with
Reformed.
Reformed?
Reform's better than Protestantism. It honestly is.
If you can keep the fever high, it's really good, especially if you're going trading.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Reformed. I honestly think Reform's better than Protestant. Plus 10% morale of armies and navies.
Yeah, especially for you. You should maintain a strong navy.
Yeah.
Considering your ideas are all naval ideas,
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much.
Well, if you need an even stronger navy, if you take naval ideas or something, you'd be unstoppable. To be fair though, maritime ideas might be pretty good for you for trade steering stuff.
I'm
Probably not,
pretty
though.
sure I'll be able to just take out England with the thing I have now.
Oh, so you're thinking of an English invasion too? At the
Oh,
plan?
definitely. Definitely.
I want to talk to the French player. They might be able to help you.
Oh, yeah. We'll be allies soon. And I'm gonna get a vassal swarm. You'll see me do some weird stuff like whenever 1500 hits. Very weird stuff. I'll just leave it as a surprise though.
Okay, I'll be interested in seeing that. I'm sure other people will as well.
But the idea is just vassal swarm with the navy. That's the idea.
Huh,
Just
interesting.
overwhelm.
Interesting choices.
Yeah.
Choices. Well, anything else, or should I let you go? Let you get back to your war.
I think I'm fine.
Okay. Well, nice talking with you. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
And hope you enjoy the MP.
Hope I do too.
Okay, here we are with the Holland player, Antiscape.
Hello.
So, what's the plan?
So my general goal right now, before I take exploration ideas, I want to solidify like the Netherlands area, and then the French player and I have made a deal, so we're going to split it along the Low Countries region boundary.
Oh, that's an interesting choice. So he's gonna get
Yeah.
like Picardy, and you're gonna get everything.
Yeah, that's the general plan. So we're going to be going to war with Burgundy early before Austria gets it. That seems to always happen now.
Yeah, you're going for the Dutch nation, I assume, as soon as you can.
Basically, yeah. Yes.
Oh, smart
And
choice.
I got very lucky early on. Utrecht only had one ally, so I was able to vassalize them. And then Gelre attacked them by themselves, so I got both of them as vassals really early.
Wow, you're
It
off
was
to a
pretty
good. Everybody's doing good this day.
Yeah.
This is terrifying.
Yeah, pretty good. Got a pretty solid alliance with the French and Spanish player.
Yeah, Cleves is vulnerable too right now, by the way. Geltry has a claim on them.
Oh yeah, just call. I need to go let my aggressive expansions. So.
Everybody's got aggressive expansion problems right now.
Yeah.
So you're gonna dominate Western
Like,
Achery
yeah.
trade nation.
Yeah. That's the general plan, yeah. Colonies wise, I'm probably going to be competing a little bit. I don't want to make deals. I want to rival them a bit. I think that'd be more interesting. Yeah.
They have some colonial wars then, huh?
Yeah. Because I've heard some bold claims from Denmark. They're interested in all of North America.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't think we want to allow that. That's a bit ridiculous.
they want to pull as much trade as they can into their Lubeck node,
Yeah.
so they have to
Yeah.
negotiate or go to war over that.
Looks like it. Yeah, whoever controls the North Sea. It's actually going to be a valuable trade node now.
The North Sea trade node. Almost as valuable as the White Sea trade node. Well, best of luck with that. You
Yeah,
gonna
thank you.
any idea on your ideas? You're gonna take like economic and
Probably,
go,
yeah, I'm probably going to do like economic exploration to start.
yeah, go
that's-
rather tall. Get that
Yeah.
wonderful dev cost.
Yeah, because I don't really have any enemies right now. No one seems to be wanting to kill the 3-province miner over here.
Yeah. Rich 3-province miner.
Very rich, yes.
Got a lot of dev. And don't forget, once you get to, what is it, Tech 13, you get even 25% cheaper in Amsterdam. So,
Yes. It'd be
might be worth
Capital
leaving them
world.
alone.
it's a good plan.
Alright, well, best of luck with that. Good luck keeping the French player happy, and
Yes.
good luck with your future colonial ambitions.
Thank you.
You can make some. You can be a powerhouse if you build tall. You've got the best land
Yeah.
out of everybody.
Oh yeah. That's the plan.
What about religion? What are you thinking religion-wise? Protestant?
Probably gonna go Protestant. Yeah, I think that's a decent religion.
Reformed is really good if you want trade.
That's true, and they have that morale bonus.
Yeah,
I
you get
really
there.
don't know about that.
Might be worth considering.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that.
Okay, well, best luck with that. You've got a lot of mission trees you can go down, so
Yes. Yeah.
Especially once you get some of your, well, if you do the support the bulk traders, you can get an explorer, by the way, 50 tradition early.
Oh, yes.
You just got to get 33% of trade in Lubeck.
Might be difficult with a Danish player, but we'll see.
Well, maybe you can ask them to not do trade there for a month, cancel their trade ships.
Yeah,
and
that's true, yeah. That would help.
that would get you to the new world really fast.
Yeah.
Once you got the range. Well, best of luck with that. Do you got anything else to say? Any you'll build the
That's
world's
about it.
greatest trading empire ambitions or stuff?
That is the plan, yes. I'm going to be the richest player. Give me 100 years, it's happening.
Well, you do have that lovely inflation reduction, and you could become the world's bank. Trade with everybody.
Yeah. Fund the Prussian player.
Maybe.
That'd
In
be a good
exchange
one.
for
Yeah,
peace.
we'll talk about that.
Well, best of luck with that. You got anything else to say?
That's it.
Okay. Well, thanks for the interview, and I wish you the best of luck in this game.
All right, thank you.
Okay, hello. We are here with Zack Attack 124, who's playing as Castile. How's it going?
Not off to the best start.
What happened?
Well, me and France are royal married, and then France got my dynasty. Except I forgot to disinherit my 000 heir. So if I did, he'd end up getting, or he could claim my throne.
Oh, I thought you guys had a non-aggression pact.
Well, he still might claim my throne.
Oh, you might get his throne if he dies all of a sudden.
True.
Well, I see you've beaten up Granada. That was a smart start.
They were allied with Morocco, and I got Portugal in the war.
That's good. That must have been a little bit of a rough fight.
Yeah, we started off good and then started losing towards the end, so I just pieced out and got what I could.
Good start. Have you developed your gold mine yet in La Mancha? Doesn't look like
Probably
it.
not, because I'm gonna have to start saving up my points here if I don't disinherit the heir.
Oh, yeah. He's terrible.
Yeah.
He's absolutely horrendous. You got any plan for surviving the Castilian Civil War, or are you just gonna brute force it, kill all your rebels?
Probably just gonna try to brute force it.
Smart move.
My idea for a game is a heavy colonial game.
Oh, I'm hearing a couple of those colonial games.
True. I'm probably gonna try to go for the Mexico area.
Yeah, that's smart. Get your gold. Remember that your flagships can get that extra bonus for the trade stuff. The Spanish Armada, you can get extra hunting fleet efficiency.
Yeah, so that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, do a pretty crazy colonial game.
I
Plus you
also
reform.
True, and I also sniped Navarra from Aragon as a vassal.
Good move. That would have been a problem for you.
Yep.
So you're gonna wait for the Iberian Union and hope to get both Aragon, get Aragon there. Is that the idea?
Yep, gonna try to get Aragon so I can form Spain relatively easily.
Good. Are you gonna any plans to betray and conquer Portugal since it's not a human?
I believe I get a PU on them through my mission tree.
You get a claim on them, their restoration, but you'll still have to conquer them.
Yeah, so then I'll probably do that. They're allied to England, but they won't be too much of a problem. They'll just have to send in troops on ships, and I can stack white.
Yeah, you should be pretty good. Once you survive that war and you get your gold mine going, you should be one of the richer countries in Europe.
Yep, that is the plan.
Okay. Any other plans? You going for North Africa, or are you just gonna colonize?
I'll take a little bit of land from North Africa. I don't want them to keep raiding my coast.
The most annoying raiding in the world. Every 10 years they come back.
That's mostly the only reason why I like killing.
Yeah, the land isn't that great. Any idea on your ideas? Are you gonna take religious to take over North Africa, or are you gonna go hard for exploration?
Well, I got to go exploration first so I can get a good start. And after
True.
that, I haven't really thought much ahead. I'll probably go military idea now, and then I could go religious.
Yeah, you do have that Spanish Inquisition +2 missionary strength that should make a difference.
Yeah, and then if I do invade North Africa, I'll have a pretty easy time doing so.
I assume you're going to stay Catholic, right? You're not going to betray the Catholic Church and go Protestant?
Most likely, yeah.
Well, that should be fun, especially once you form Spain. You should be able to dominate the Curia and everything.
Yeah, and that'll be pretty good. I'll get a whole bunch of papal influence. I can spend that on.
Do you have any ambitions in Italy? Gonna try and get Naples or something?
Well, Florence has said he wants Naples to form Italy and stuff, but not 100% sure if I'll let him take Naples all that easily.
Ooh, a plot has arisen.
It did break off from Aragon, but it still has the same dynasty, so I could claim their throne.
That might be an interesting move. Boy, your dynasty is everywhere.
I know.
It looks like you
Actually,
all
I
have
could
the
because
same ruler too.
hopefully everyone gets my 0001.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that as soon as possible. Can't you disinherit him now?
If I disinherit, France could claim the throne, and if I introduce a new heir, I get a new dynasty, and I can't do the Iberian wedding.
Oh yeah, true. I'd almost say it's worth the risk disinheriting the heir and trying to get a new one, but best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything else before I let you go, or you happy with what you got?
So far I'm doing good. I think that's about it.
Now, do remember you do have your religious orders that you can put in your lands. The holy orders.
Oh yeah, forgot about those.
Yeah, for 50 you can get like 5 developments. So.
Oh, cool. I can do that in the gold mine.
Yeah, you can do that in gold mine. You can also do it in any of your provinces, which will help a lot.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Stuff to consider. Plus, if you do Defender of the Faith at some point, you can also get cheaper missionary maintenance, which might help you convert stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do, especially as the world starts breaking off from Catholicism into Protestant and Reformed.
Yeah, well, I think you've got a good start going. Shame about the air, though, but it's Spain.
Yeah, the one thing I forgot, but it'll be all right.
Okay, well, best of luck with that, and hopefully your France and you don't have any dynastic squabbles anytime soon.
I hope not, yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for the interview, and I'll let you go.
All right, thank you.
Hello, everybody. Here we are with the Hungarian player, who seems to be off to a nice start. NL Zombier, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. NL Zombier.
Hi, I see you've seized Kosovo. Smart move. Did you vassalized Albania?
Yeah, I have. They oh, hold on, campaign controller. No, I went for Albania. They said yeah, so I was like, why not? And I'll take the course they have on Venice, which I'm now fighting against as well.
And you got Skandenberg for a while.
Well, he died as well, and he has a Trastamara on the throne. No, wait, what the fuck? Okay, well, Albania's a different dynasty now.
No, that's the region. That's the region, actually. Got it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, mate. I had my lovely Matthias Hunyadi, who died after 2 years.
Oh,
and I had the event of becoming a junior partner of Austria and integrating Croatia. But instead, Hunyadi decided to get risen from the grave as a 12-year-old, so now I have him as an heir.
Wasn't that his son or something? Really, Matthias?
I'm not right. I'm not really sure, but I got a 4-5-6 as an heir now, so I mean,
yeah,
it's a win in my book.
Plus, you got 2 gold mines that you can develop. You're all set. You're rolling.
I'm set. Yeah, but I'm not rolling in tech. I'm still tech 3 on Diplo and admin.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a tough one, but yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, and it looks like you're going for a long-term plan of probably fighting the Ottomans to some degree.
Probably am, yeah. I tried to make a discussion with Muscovy and Brandenburg to work together to rip apart the PLC, but they didn't go for the Union, so it'll be way easier.
Yeah.
And then once I've gotten Moldavia or something, I'll move into the Ottomans once the time's right.
That should be good, especially because you got that Black Army, right?
I haven't gotten the event yet, actually.
Oh. Well, once you get it, it should be pretty useful for you.
Yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to it. And since Hungary now has a mission tree, it's actually useful to play.
Yeah, I see you've already gotten the old alliances. That's smart.
Yeah, well, it looked smart, but then the Ottomans decided to guarantee Wallachia, and Moldavia became a march of Poland, so...
That's too bad. Well, once you get out of your regency, you'll get claims on some of the Polish land. Nice.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll definitely be going for Poland as well. I mean, I'm in a pretty good situation right now, ally-wise and vassal-wise, so...
Might be able to split Poland with Brandenburg a bit, because I know they want the Russian land, so...
Yeah, I figured as much. He was quite lucky, actually. He got the Poland didn't take Danzig, so he got it for himself now.
Yeah, and he also union Bohemia, which is a crazy start.
Yeah, I wanted to try the same thing, but then I remembered I was in a Regency Council, so you know, or in Interregnum. I mean,
plus you'd have to attack into the Echuria as well.
Yeah, I'll have to. I would have to attack Austria, so it'd be kind of impossible.
Are you gonna do the whole the reverse or the Austrian succession where you take over Austria as well?
I'm gonna try for sure. I think if I recall, I will get a claim on Austria or something. Yeah, the Restoration Union on Austria.
Yeah, it should be fun. You should be off to.
I also get one on Bohemia.
Oh, we might see a war over Bohemia then.
And Poland as well. So
I'd at least try and get Poland if you can pull it off.
Yeah, I'll try, but it's easier without Lithuania, but I'll miss Lithuania as well. But looking at it right now, I can't see if I can declare war on them. But I think they've got over 40k at the moment, so it's going to be a tough war.
Yeah, they're Poland. Well, Poland will fall apart given a little bit of time, probably. Although they'll fall less apart because they're not a elected monarchy.
We'll see how it goes.
You're stronger than they are right now, so you should be off to it.
Yeah, I should be fine if my vassals decide to work along. That is.
Well, you're gonna get that event that'll give you all of Croatia soon. So that'll be a nice expansion.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for it for sure, and I'll see after that what I'm gonna do. I don't know yet. Probably either move into the Ottomans or into Poland or both. Depends on my mood.
Okay. Well, you I guess you're not going hard on the Echuria right now. Wait till Austria gets weaker. Is the idea?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it for a sec, especially since Brandenburg now has the Union of Bohemia. It's gonna be a tough one to break, so if they decide to ally.
Maybe you can make some common ground with either France or Holland, or even Denmark.
Yeah, maybe I could use the Danish to backstab Brandenburg one day, but that's an idea for the future, not right now.
You have to survive the Ottomans, who are an AI.
Yeah. So. Yeah, well, they're an AI, that's the only lucky part, but it's a 50-50 if they die or not. Like, the Mamluks, I've seen a couple times destroy the Ottomans, so all kind of depends on what happens.
Let's see how the Mamluks are doing right now. The Mamluks they're doing okay. They're not doing great.
Yeah. They're integrating Hejaz. They should probably be working towards integrating Anisa or something, but...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, they're moving into Ethiopia. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit. Well...
we'll see.
I'm sure you'll survive. You're a pretty good player.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. I got enough hours to know what I can and can't do. So.
Which is solo the Ottomans. For right
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, for now.
Especially because you've got some of the better development land in Europe once you get around to developing it, don't you? You've got a lot of grassland.
I got a lot of grasslands, yeah. I don't have that much, I think.
It's a shame your development is terrible.
Yeah, but it's something I have to work with, like, it's as simple as it is. I might start playing it all a bit once I'm in a kind of a diplomatic landlock, but it all depends on the players above me, actually.
What's the idea for ideas? Do you got any specific plans?
I haven't really thought of it yet. probably, let's see. Looking at my
might
idea.
be good.
Yeah, well, I was thinking either that or maybe actually offensive, so I can stack the discipline with my ideas.
True. I'd go for defensive first, because that'll make the initial wars with the Ottomans easier, because you'll have better forts.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, offensive could work. Your real
Yeah.
problem is going to be dealing with, I think, the Ottomans if they come for you. Although you do have Brandenburg as an ally, so that might help for now.
Yeah, I got Muscovy as well, so I got like plenty of space as defensive wise. So I don't think I'll be attacked. It will definitely be only part of the offense.
Might want to consider economic ideas so you can develop those farmlands a bit.
Yeah, and the gold mines as well. It'll be a
Oh
good,
yeah,
good investment.
control that horrific inflation you're gonna get.
Yeah, I'm gonna go economic for sure.
I'd work on your estates soon though. Try and get some of the extra monarch point coming in, especially because you got time.
Yeah, with the privileges.
Yeah.
I haven't really worked with them that much yet, so I'm kind of like still hesitant about what's a good idea and what's less of a good idea. But
Well, the real strong ones is you take the monthly of each of them, and it's gonna kill your crown land. But you can do it slow,
Yeah.
or you can do it really fast. If you do it fast, obviously you'll get more years of it, but you'll have to deal with the penalties for
yeah, well, the penalties are pretty harsh to be fair. So
Yeah, I recommend you do one, and then you summon the diet. See some
yeah, and then
lands.
get about that 55%, and then yeah.
Well, so long as you don't fall below, I think it's 40%, you don't suffer the crownland penalties. You don't really need to be above 50 just yet, because you don't have absolutism. So.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I might actually do that. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, I'm giving everybody as much help as I can running
Yeah.
the show, so.
No, that's good. Yeah, no, I think I'll do that. Yeah.
Plus, you gotta also deal with your 2 Orthodox provinces at some point. Oh, I see you're already on it.
I'm converting them, yeah, but it's taken a sweet load of time.
And they're expensive. Smart move, sticking some defensive edicts on some of your lands.
Yeah, it was basically for the wars I was doing against Venice, but they were too busy with Austria and Florence, so.
You could
It's
flip
not
the one
necessary.
over in Hunyad. Yeah, as I say that.
Yeah,
you do it.
yeah, to the enforced religious unity.
Yeah. You might want to try becoming papal controller, because you're going to get the Renaissance relatively slowly. Might be worth investing
Yeah.
a little.
Oh, look at that, I got a cardinal. Hell yeah, I can be.
Yeah, speaking of which, any idea on religious? You going to go Protestant or stay Catholic? Or are you going to go this crazy reform?
Mhm. I was thinking about reform that goes quite well with the idea sets and such, but I think time will tell. I think Brandenburg is gonna go Protestant for sure, but it kind of depends on what the rest is going as well. Like if I'm the only reformed one, I know I'll have a hard time.
I've
So-
heard some rumors of other reforms, but that's all I will say.
Oh, okay, well then it'll definitely be a fun time.
Yeah, especially if you can create a Reformed or Protestant alliance, especially once the religious league wander around. That should be fun.
Yeah, the league war's gonna be fun for sure. I only got like a negative 100 reasons to become emperor as well. It's not that bad. 200 on a couple, but
Well, it's a shame you can't get that Bohemian,
yeah, that's too late. That's
because it would allow you to jump right into the empire.
yeah. Well, or I should have gone for the becoming a union underneath Austria, but then I'd have to fight my way out as well, and that's a pretty tough nut to crack.
Yeah, I think that was a smart move.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're off to a good start. Best of luck with all that. I see.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Venetian conquests going well. And everything.
Yeah, definitely. Venice, I mean, Venetia itself has Kitty separatist from Austria, so that this game makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You might want to consider working with the Florence player to cement Italy for them. That might be an ally for you versus the Ottomans.
Yeah, it might actually. Yeah, to have the naval supremacy, that might actually be a good idea.
Well, if they form Italy, they'll be able to back up any of your Eastern wars too.
Yeah, I have plenty of ally potential. I think it'll end up just fine.
Unless
I hope,
they-
as long as I
they-
don't get backstabbed.
Yeah, unless you get backstabbed, I think you might be in the I think Russia might be in a stronger position for expansion, but you're right up there as well.
Yeah, and Russia had a really good start as well.
Yeah, that wasn't. He got lucky with Novgorod allying Lithuania, so he beat.
Yeah,
up
and
Lithuania.
and not taking the thing, of course. Yeah.
DLC.
The Union.
That was a dumb move on the AI.
I will never understand why that's the thing, honestly.
Well, I guess it's to show the alternate history where Poland might have decided not to go with the Lithuanian duke.
Yeah, but what I've noticed as well the last time is that the Aragonese nation is always dropping Naples from the Union. That's also something I just,
Because they have that event with the.
Yeah, I mean I've played them as well, and they get 50% liberty desire, but you just press a button, you'll be fine. Just support loyalists.
Yeah. Oops, I think the game is frozen. That's not
good. Yeah, it's stuck.
Okay, well I better go deal with that. Thanks for the.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the last semi-interview. Not really an interview because the player doesn't have a mic, but we're here in Japan. Average is playing Segi. Doing pretty good. He's conquered about half of Japan from the starting 3 provinces. Still's got a ways to go, but seems to be off to a good start. Oda, interesting. Oh no, they actually kind of still own Kyoto. Interesting. I thought the Oda did that. I think he's doing pretty good. He's going for slow consolidation before rushing the shogunate, which is probably a smart move. So hopefully he'll do well. The Usagi are a not overwhelmingly a military inclined nation, but they got some good stuff. Decay, tradition, morale of armies, reinforced, cheaper, and they have some discipline. They're actually pretty good. Combat ability. Well, we'll see how he does. Sitting around is the Shinto religion. He's already snagged each of the monthly monarch power, and he's slowly consolidating his nation. So I'd say he's doing pretty good. Let's just see how everyone else is. So lots is going on. Let's see, how are the Ottomans doing? The Ottomans slowly conquering places. Apparently Average is going to colonize, which I don't really see any players doing much. Let's see what Florence is up to. Florence, since we interviewed them, so 4 or 5 years ago, has conquered Ravenna and Bologna, and pretty good. And I have to deal with the Imperial Incident of the Shadow King. Be an interesting one. For some reason, they're at war with. Oh, Milan called them into it. There was a brief war here against Austria and Venice, which seemed to have occurred, but I'd say Florence has come through it pretty well. Going innovative ideas like I suggested, building a bit tall. Apparently Average is going for the west coast of America, by the way. Interesting decision from a Japan player. They should be good. What else we got? Let's jump around, see how other people are doing. We've got Brandenburg has not started to deal with their estates yet. They're still going. They've got Danzig though. They just need Konsberg and they can form Prussia. Let's see. In Hungary hasn't dealt with their estates yet. Boy, these people need to deal with their estates earlier. Russia has dealt with some of their estates. Interestingly, they picked the recruit Cossack leaders, getting some shock and army tradition, which is probably a smart move. They're going to be powerful, especially once they consolidate their lands. They haven't chosen the influence, which not do that? I thought they could. They can, so they've done some other stuff. Strong duchies, which is smart. Aristocratic counselors. Interesting. So basically none of the players really dealt with their estates yet. Need to jump into that one. Ew. Denmark, let's see how they're doing. Denmark has tool's a little weird. Denmark has dealt with their estates, smart. I mean, Denmark's going pretty well early on. France apparently just started a war with Burgundy. Party. Smart move. Let's see what's the sides here. So we got Denmark involved. We've got Holland and France. So that's a pretty good alliance. Brittany's a vassal of France. Wow. Or Burgundy's. Smart move. Let's see if France can actually beat Burgundy though. Burgundy, wrong. Other people are saying that it's time to coalition France. They're doing too well. Ugh, France is suffering here. They should win this. They outnumber them 3-1. Anyway, very interesting. Let's see how Castile's doing. Castile's been having issues. They had their 0-0 heir, and then they got a 1-0-1 heir, and I guess they fired that. Now they have a half-decent ruler on the throne. Question is, have they suffered through the civil war? Apparently not, because they don't actually have an heir. Interesting. Did they deal with the estates? Let's check that out, because the estate are the key. They have not dealt with their estates. In fact, they're avoiding their estates. Probably not the smart move at this point. I would have recommended dealing with the estates early on. Florence hasn't still dealt with it either. Oh, we have missed Holland. That's the last one. Holland has given a ton of influence to their burghers. Look at that. Pirates, cheaper ships. Basically, the burghers are permanently loyal for them. They haven't chosen to get monthly monarch point. Interesting. Well, I think that's it for the interesting stuff going on. Obviously, there's a bit of a... France is having a little bit of an issue. I'm sure they'll come through. We'll be back to see what happened. Okay, everybody, I missed an event here a little bit since I'm not watching this constantly. Apparently, Castile got PU'd by France, but was released, kindly enough. So, yeah, that apparently occurred. Anyway, the war here still rages on, but things are going well. Interestingly, that not unioned that fast, but it explains why Castile is now in the war. It was very kind of the French player to let Castile go. Okay, there's apparently been a bit of a development here. We've got France just got a personal union over Naples. Talk about lucky. So, this is France having beaten Burgundy now. Sorry, jump into the nation. Here's France having beaten Burgundy, has I don't know how many vassals. They got 5 vassals, a union, Castilian, Denmark, and Holland alliance, and they're doing really well. They took 2 provinces up in Picardy. They forced some policing, and it looks like Provence is going to be the likely next target here in the future. It's a pretty big expansion. Plus, Flanders was released from Burgundy, if you're curious about the outcome of that war. And Castile finally actually has an heir, after being without an heir for the majority of the game. Over here, for those of you who are curious what is going on, Muscovy is beating up Novgorod, Lithuania, which is going very well for them. And Florence is currently beating up the Pope. So, well done, Florence. So, players are doing pretty good. We've got a lot of expansion, a lot of growth going on. So far, we haven't any major player versus player wars, so we'll see how that all works out. Well, the end of the session is pretty much here. They're still playing a little bit, but I figured I'd give you guys the rundown of where things are at the end of our first session. Castile is attacking Aragon, which is involving a war against Lithuania, Portugal as well. So I suspect we're going to see some of the Portuguese lands and the Aragonese lands get taken. Interestingly, France is doing all the occupation of Aragon. France has managed to cement their control over France, get a union on Naples, beat up Provence, beat up Burgundy a little bit. That's where that stands. Poor England, which was a human player but now is an AI, is doing relatively bad. Holland, on the other hand, if we go over to them, they're doing pretty well. They've got some tech going. They're doing okay. They've managed to consolidate a fair amount of the lowlands, develop some of their provinces a bit. Holland alone is 123 development, so they're doing quite well. Outside of that, Brandenburg has secured all the provinces needed to form Prussia, still kept their union over Bohemia, and beat up Pomerania a bit. Hungary has still got its union over Croatia, solidified its control over the region, has done some development in their lands, gotten a little bit stronger. Fed Croatia some lands, and that's really where they are. They are currently in a war versus Venice. Interesting fact. Otherwise, we have Muscovy lurking over here. The great nation of Muscovy is currently fighting a war against Lithuania, trying to beat them up, and Scotland, which is really a non-factor. So that's all what's going on in that area of the world. Florence, on the other hand, has managed to subdue a bit more of their region. They've also been developing heavily. These provinces are all relatively developed. Not that they had to do much, but their capital has been developed 9 times. They're the tech leader, I believe. Interestingly enough, the Hunyadi dynasty of Hungary is on the throne of Muscovy, and apparently Yaroslav. Let's see, anyone else we have here? Oh yes, Denmark. Denmark is wandering around with 3 vassals, 2 unions, and a good amount of tech. Currently beating up Riga. They're probably going to vassalize. They said they were going for a whole vassal strategy, so that should be interesting. Outside of Europe, all the way over in Japan, the Usagi under average are doing quite well. I'd say they own about half of Japan now. The easy half. They really need to force some of their provinces. They're having some nasty autonomy issues, but they're doing quite well. And it's kind of where things stand at the moment. Castile started to explore? Castile has. I don't believe anybody has made it to the world just yet. So that's where things stand. Castile is currently doing Cabo Verde. So probably Castile's going to be the most likely one to spawn the Renaissance, but Average over here in Japan has started to colonize his way into Asia, interestingly enough. That's where the state of the game is. The players didn't really want to do in-game interviews since not much happened. So, you guys all for watching, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Since the game's going to keep going, it'll probably some interesting stuff going on as we continue the game. People can join if they're interested. Not like this is a hard and fast group. And that's it. So thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Give me any tips on what I should do to change this, because this is the way I think we're going to be doing multiplayer games, at least for a while. So, bye for now.